On March 20, 1602, the Dutch East India Company, VOC, was founded by the States General of the Netherlands, amalgamating existing trading companies into a single entity. Granted a 21-year monopoly on Dutch trade in Asia, the VOC became one of the world's first multinational corporations and played a pivotal role in global trade during the 17th and 18th centuries. On March 20, 1815, after escaping from exile on the island of Elba, Napoleon Bonaparte entered Paris, reinstating himself as Emperor of the French. This period, known as the 100 Days, lasted until his defeat at the Battle of Waterloo and the subsequent restoration of King Louis XVIII on July 8, 1815. On March 20, 1852, Harriet Beecher Stowe's novel, Uncle Tom's Cabin, was published. The book's vivid portrayal of the injustices of slavery galvanized anti-slavery sentiments in the United States and abroad, significantly contributing to the abolitionist movement. On March 20, 1854, in Ripon, Wisconsin, opponents of the Kansas-Nebraska Act convened to establish a new political party. This gathering led to the formation of the Republican Party, which sought to combat the expansion of slavery into American territories. On March 20, 1861, a devastating earthquake struck Mendoza, Argentina, resulting in significant destruction and loss of life. The disaster led to the reconstruction of the city and implementation of improved building standards to withstand future seismic events. On March 20, 1883, the Paris Convention for the Protection of Industrial Property was signed. This international agreement established a framework for protecting industrial property rights, including patents and trademarks, among member countries. On March 20, 1890, German Emperor Wilhelm II dismissed Chancellor Otto von Bismarck from his position. Bismarck's departure marked a significant shift in German politics, leading to changes in domestic and foreign policies under Wilhelm's rule. On March 20, 1896, with the approval of Emperor Guangxu, the Qing dynasty established an official postal service in China. This development marked the beginning of a modern postal system in the country, facilitating communication and commerce. On March 20, 1916, Albert Einstein submitted his paper, The Foundation of the General Theory of Relativity, to the journal Annalen der Physik. This groundbreaking work introduced the general theory of relativity, fundamentally changing our understanding of gravity and the universe. On March 20, 1922, the USS Langley CV-1 was commissioned, becoming the United States Navy's first aircraft carrier. Converted from the Collier USS Jupiter, the Langley played a crucial role in developing naval aviation tactics and training. On March 20, 1923, the Arts Club of Chicago hosted the opening of Original Drawings by Pablo Picasso, marking the artist's first exhibition in the United States. This event introduced Picasso's work to the American public and contributed to the acceptance of modern art in the country. On March 20, 1933, as Chief of Police of Munich, Heinrich Himmler ordered the establishment of the Dachau concentration camp and appointed Theodor Eicke as its commandant. Dachau became the first regular concentration camp established by the Nazi regime and served as a model for subsequent camps. On March 20, 1942, at Tarawi Railway Station in South Australia, General Douglas MacArthur made his famous declaration regarding the fall of the Philippines, stating, "I came out of Bataan and I shall return." This promise became a symbol of hope and determination for the Allied forces in the Pacific during World War II. On March 20, 1964, the European Space Research Organization, ESRO, the precursor to the European Space Agency, ESA, was established following an agreement signed on June 14, 1962. ESRO played a crucial role in coordinating European space research and laying the foundation for future collaborative space missions. On March 20, 1972, the Provisional Irish Republican Army, IRA, carried out its first car bombing in Belfast, Northern Ireland, resulting in the deaths of 7 people and injuries to 148 others. This marked a significant escalation in the conflict known as the Troubles. On March 20, 1985, Libby Riddles made history by becoming the first woman to win the 1,135-mile Iditarod trail sled dog race in Alaska. Her victory challenged traditional gender roles in the sport and inspired future generations of female mushers. On March 20, 1985, Canadian paraplegic athlete and humanitarian Rick Hansen embarked on a circumnavigation of the globe in a wheelchair to raise awareness and funds for spinal cord injury research. His Man in Motion tour covered over 40,000 kilometers across 34 countries. On March 20, 1987, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration approved zidovudine, AZT, the first antiretroviral drug for the treatment of HIV/AIDS. This approval marked a significant milestone in the fight against the AIDS epidemic. On March 20, 1988, the Eritrean People's Liberation Front, EPLF, captured the town of Alphabet after defeating the Nadu command of the Ethiopian army. This victory was a turning point in the Eritrean War of Independence. On March 20, 1990, Imelda Marcos, widow of former Philippine President Ferdinand Marcos, went on trial in New York City for charges including bribery, embezzlement, and racketeering. The trial highlighted issues of corruption and misuse of power. On March 20, 1995, the Aum Shinrikyo cult carried out a sarin gas attack on the Tokyo subway system, killing 13 people and injuring over 6,200. This act of domestic terrorism shocked Japan and led to increased scrutiny of religious cults. On March 20, 1999, Legoland, California, the first Legoland theme park outside of Europe, opened in Carlsbad, California, USA. The park features various attractions and exhibits based on the popular Lego building blocks. On March 20, 2003, the United States, along with the United Kingdom, Australia, and Poland, initiated an invasion of Iraq, marking the beginning of the Iraq War. The invasion aimed to dismantle weapons of mass destruction and end Saddam Hussein's regime. On March 20, 2015, a rare astronomical event occurred where a solar eclipse, the March equinox, and a supermoon all took place on the same day. This unique alignment garnered significant interest from both the scientific community and the general public.